room tour of the current accommodation I'm living in. This is a YMCA, which is a charity in the UK that provide accommodation for people facing homelessness and that kind of thing. This specific YMCA that I'm in at the moment is for both genders that are under the age of 30, and it has support staff that are here between the hours of 9 till 5. I've lived into another YMCA previous to this one, and that went up to the age of 55, and there was 24-hour support staff. So this YMCA is a little bit different, but I'm actually preferring this YMCA to the other one. I've been here for only a short amount of time, just over a week, but I am really enjoying my stay here. And yeah, so this is just going to be a quick room tour of just to give you an idea of what it's like to live in this kind of accommodation for a young person like me. And yeah, just let's get into the video. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a quick view of what you get when you enter the room. The door's behind me right now, and as you can see, to the left is the bed and little bedside table there, and then we've got the set of drawers, a fridge, a microwave. There's the window, it's quite a nice window, door to the bathroom, and a little sink. And so let me go through it in more detail. Behind the door is a wardrobe, and so it's hard to give you a good view of the room because the room's so small. But here's the wardrobe. On top of the wardrobe I've just got empty suitcases as well, not quite empty, they're full of other bags, so bags full of bags. And then if we go inside the wardrobe, I've got like all my clothes that need hanging there. So I've got my like shirts, dresses, pyjamas, dressing gown and coats to this side, and jackets. My favourite little cardigan, rainbow of course. And then up here I keep the jumpers, like thick jumpers that need folding up here. So I've got like, they go behind there, some bright colours you'll see. And I've also got my hats, and that's actually a scarf, and there's more jumpers behind there, but I'm going to mess it up if I start rocking around. And I've also, because there's not much storage, I've also got some clothes down here. So I've got my jeans here, some more jumpers, shorts that I won't be wearing because it's winter, so they're just tucked in down there. Can't really see, but oh well. More jumpers, and behind the jeans I've got like other types of trousers, so like my yellow check trousers, formal trousers and joggers and all sorts of other trousers and not jeans. So yeah, that's the wardrobe. Let's close that. So next to the wardrobe I've got my storage drawers next to my two canes. So on top of it is a brailer, which I use to braille, believe it or not. And then here are my 3 pink boxes. So this is what's in the top box. It's where I keep all my schoolwork. I've got some German film here. Then these are just files full of different schoolwork, and I've got some braille books, and that's about it in that one. This is the second box. It's a little more random than the first one, but it's organised to me, and it's full of all kinds of stuff. When you open the box it smells really nice because it's got a lot of scented stuff in, like candles and that. But I'll just give you a quick view of what's in here. That's a cover to my chair, camp chair. We've got batteries, and one of these batteries, box of bath bombs, moon bands, more candles, a big tub of candles. And then I've got like Play-Doh in here, not because I like Play-Doh, but I use it for like making 3D models of like in biology and stuff like that, for like cells and all kinds of stuff related to schoolwork. Now, this is the third and final box, and this is a food box. So you can see this a massive bag of rice there, good value. Olive oil for cooking. I've got some pasta, some more pasta, then some quinoa, I think that's quinoa, yeah, should be quinoa, more pasta, and these are just random things, I don't know what, but yeah, that's the food. Now moving on from the boxes to beside the bed, we have this little bedside table with a drawer that actually doesn't open. It's actually quite stuck. Then I've got a little extension lead for my phone chargers. I've got my Rubik's Cube, which I absolutely love. My keys are there, and I've got my 2 teddy bears and my sunglasses there. And then if you see below, this is where I keep all my technology. At the bottom, this is a table for which I use to do my work on, and I've got a laptop, another laptop, an iPad and another iPad, and these are just all the wires to them. A lot of wires there. Oh, and the wires are falling out. There we go. And so then obviously we've got the bed, nothing exciting there. They actually do provide clean bedding every Friday, which I thought quite surprising. So they give you fresh bedding on a Friday, you change it over the weekend, and on a Monday they come and get your old one, which I thought quite surprising, but I'm not going to complain about it. And then next to the bed here, we've got my massive pile of shoes. I don't really know where to put them, so they're just in a big massive pile. Just same old boring shoes really. My star boots, these are, yes, star boots, trainers, fancy shoes, rainbow shoes that don't fit me, you know, that kind of thing. Nothing exciting, just a big mound of shoes. Shoe mountain. And then next to the shoe mountain, we have this kind of like set of drawers. So I think you're going to assume there's going to be clothes in there, but no. The first drawer, what we have is my eye drops / medication drawer. I'm on a lot of eye drops, so I need a whole drawer for them. Yeah, nothing exciting to you, I suppose, but I quite like how organised this is. Then in the second drawer down, we have full of spices and that kind of thing. My friend was moving out of her house we shared, and she didn't want to take any of her spices with her because she said, oh, it's going to take up loads of room in her moving. So I had all her leftover spices, so some of these are even unused at the moment, and so they're quite full, and I really like cooking, especially with spices and making lots of nice like curries, etc. So they're going to come really handy for me. And then in the third drawer, actually, I think we do actually have clothes. Oh, yes. Pyjamas, though. Okay. So these are where I keep my pyjamas and socks and underwear all in this drawer. Nothing exciting, I suppose. And then in the fourth final drawer, we've got actual clothes. So I've got like t-shirts here, and then this size the leggings. I've actually lost quite a lot of clothes with moving around so much. It's surprising what you lose. Like, I've moved around probably like loads, like in the past few months, and even if at every place you lose one item, it's just like you end up losing quite a bit. And then on top of the drawers, I've got a kettle, which was provided with the room, some coffee. I don't drink coffee, but people that visit do, so keep them stocked up. And these are these things I bought recently. Well, not that recently. And they're like vegan, like meal replacements for a diet that isn't working, which is so useful. Not anyway. And then I've got a big bag of oats because I do like my porridge and that. Then moving on to like the cooking-ish area, we have a little microwave, which is actually quite a good microwave. And here you'll see I've marked number 5 and 10, so I know where I'm going with that. And then we've got quite a big fridge here. I'm surprised with how big this fridge is, just for one person. As you can see, I've got like a random magnet stuck on there. These magnets will be really useful because when it's like closer to exams, I'll probably like stick something in braille, like kind of a braille flashcard on the fridge every day with these magnets and read what it is. And so every time I go into the fridge, I read what it is and it gets it in your head and that. But no, the fridge is pretty empty at the moment. Just got some oranges, grapes, tomatoes, a cucumber, and some pineapple juice, apple juice, water, and some soya milk there. And then let's see, I've got the window. Here we've just got a pile of things I don't know where to put yet. I've got a kettle that's my kettle, an iron, and then some like bags and washing powders and bin bags. Yeah, just stuff I don't know where to put yet. And then here we've got a camp chair, which has come in really useful because, you know, these rooms are really small that I keep moving into. And so it's nice to have a little camp chair if you've got a visitor or something that needs to sit down. And also, like, I use it if I'm like, if it's nice weather, I just go and sit outside on a camp chair. It's quite nice. Then I've got a bag that I use for shopping. I use that to put my shopping in, and then also the shopping trolley, which I use when I've got a big shop. And this bag here is just full of like washing that needs to be done, and there's quite a lot of it, so yeah. And here we have the sink, which is a funny place to put a sink. It's in the middle of the room and I walk into it all the time, but as you can see, yeah, we've got a lovely sink here. And I suppose the final place to look in is the bathroom. So let's just go here. And so the bathroom's it's quite a nice little small bathroom. Got a little toilet, a towel rail which is actually heated, which is quite nice. Then we've got the window. My friend said that this window, for a bathroom window, is quite see-through, and so now I'm dead like conscious that someone might be looking at me when I'm going to the toilet. So yeah. And then we've got some more toiletries here, hair bubbles and hairbrushes and combs and soap and deodorant and God knows what there. Then we've got the toothbrush area, and there's a little mirror. If you can see, you can look in that. And then we've got like, I've got toiletries that I don't use as often down here, so there's some like spare shampoos and conditioners for when I've got different coloured hair, you know, different shampoos with different hair. Then we've got the shower, which is quite a nice shower. It's quite roomy. I've got my shower stuff down there, and it's actually it actually works really well. Like, there's actually hot water, which is nice. But yeah, I think that's pretty much the overview of the whole room, to be honest.